Hello, hello. This is Tangel. You can call me T or Teal. I really don't care. Maybe you're watching from the future, maybe you're watching from now. Maybe YouTube has blessed me with the algorithm, I don't know. Uh, we're playing some beta Minecraft, and I thought I'd have a little bit of gameplay here. Well, we're talking about, like, some ideas, I guess. There's a chance I might cut between, just because I have stuff to do today. It's as of recording this, it's currently Mother's Day weekend, so I have extended family stuff to do. But regardless, we're just gonna be. I don't have equipment, but it's fine. So the idea of just recording this is I've been wanting to make YouTube videos for a while, long while. I'm turning 20 in a few days, and I've been wanting to make YouTube videos since I was 11. That's just crazy. Crazy that I'm about the age where content creation is semi-viable as a career. Not as a career, never mind. Never mind. Alright. What do we... Just need to make sticks, right? Yeah, yeah. Yes, yes. Sticks. I never cooked with iron. I don't know where I got it from, but I started saying, like, cooking ores. I don't know. It just sounds a little silly. But I really want to be an English teacher. Or just a teacher in general. I'm not sure if I want to go into, like, being, like, a paraprofessional, like, helping one student at a time, or if I want to, like, teach a whole class. If I want to teach a whole class in, like, a general subject curriculum, it would probably be English. That's mainly what I'll be talking about, hopefully. But so I feel like the way English has been taught when I was going through school, right, is it's more about getting the grades, right? I think that's very much a school philosophy. It's about getting an A plus and not as much about learning per se. Well, I think there are exceptions to that rule, whether it be a class subject or a teacher, like a specific teacher. Um, those are the exceptions, not the rule. I want to see a place where I don't know. I feel like I just made a second pickaxe. I feel like we're being taught, we're teaching the wrong things. We're teaching how to get a good grade or a good score on the test. But does that really matter other than maybe getting into college? Which I don't know, like kids don't necessarily like need those skills for life. Maybe skills of resilience, sure, but I'm just not sure. I'm not sold. I feel like if I were to teach English the way I wanted to teach it, I would definitely sell it less as just teaching English or whatever language, like the whatever language, right? And more just about communication. Because at the end of the day, that's what teaching like vocabulary and reading and writing is. It's communication. It is the telling of one the idea of one person to another person and having that back and forth or even just one way, right? And I think it's a little bit outdated for people to teach the way they teach now. Now, I'm a member of Gen Z. I'm turning 20 this year. It's 2024, etc., etc. When I entered fifth grade, which was the start of middle school for my district, they stopped teaching cursive. I was the first grade in middle school to not be taught cursive. And even then, it wasn't that much of a priority. I just think that kind of shows what I want. Like, because cursive, while it's not as useful anymore, but it was a way to give stylistic communication, where now we use more so like stuff like emojis and uh irony, everything, right? Like just language has evolved past cursive. And that's what I mean. I feel like the education's curriculums aren't quick enough to teach the right skills. Because let's say I'm like if I were like 25 and teaching, right? That's hopefully what I want to do. Maybe even in my 30s, right? I don't know yet. I have no idea. But I want to make sure that I don't want to be out of date. I want to like I also want to make it so it's like peer-to-peer communication, student-to-student communication, cuz that also matters, especially communicating with people you disagree with. I think that's more valuable than how to write an essay and cite it in MLA format and how to take a test correctly. I think having the skills to talk something out with someone and get a good resolution out of it that both parties want, or maybe a compromise, right? Something. We want interpersonal relations to succeed and not be lost in translation. That's kind of what I'm getting at. I feel like the more we spend our time online, the more attached we are to certain communication styles and just certain like internet culture, right? There definitely is an internet culture nowadays, and that's okay. That is totally okay, and we should learn to work with it. That's also kind of how I view AI for like essay writing. I think at the end of the day, at least when I'm recording this video, it is a tool. It should be viewed as a tool. I think it does wonders for someone like me who struggled with writing, struggled with getting my thoughts down on paper due to learning disability. And I think if I had like a ChatGPT software to help me outline, like if I type down the basic necessities and then have it outline for me, I would be able to do so much more quickly. It took like a whole class period, which was about 35 minutes, to at best write a sentence or two for me. So if I had a tool like that, yeah, why wouldn't we use it? I think when it comes to AI, I'm more worried about who controls the AI to a certain degree. But I think if we can utilize AI, so we know that it's AI generated for outlining purposes, so you can convey better and convey your communication better, I think that would do a lot for schools. Instead of denying AI and people going like rogue and using it anyway, I think we should embrace some of these not misdemeanors, but like turn the what's considered a misdemeanor into a like turn the weakness into a strength, right? That's kind of what I believe. I think using it to write your essay, it doesn't it doesn't use how do I explain this? Yeah, sure, you can write an essay well with AI, right? With OpenAI, ChatGPT, whatever it is at the time you're watching this. But at the end of the day, that doesn't teach you how to communicate. And I think that's more important than a grade or an essay even, or I don't know. I think a curriculum is semi-important just so there's structure, because otherwise I'd just be teaching whatever on any given day, and I think that's a little bit too crazy. It's a little bit too chaotic for me. And I made a new axe. Okay. I don't know. I feel like I need to get this out. I need to get this out. Like, whatever music sharing platform, right? Imagine, like, you're sitting in class and your teacher is like, go talk to someone about your Spotify playlist, what your favorite songs are, or just your favorite songs generally. Maybe you use Apple Music. Maybe you use something new that hasn't been invented yet, right? Tell me about your interests. How do you communicate those interests in a fluent and cohesive way for someone else who has no idea what you're talking about at the start to understand? I think that's what we need to be teaching, because we're getting more into like these subcultures, right? Where communication style is changing. And while that can be good, we also need to learn how to flex between those communication styles. While I'm not by any means an expert in Japanese, they do have a formal and informal set of speech and writing, right? I believe it's mainly speech, but I might be wrong. And I think that is useful because it kind of signifies, depending on who you're talking to, you talk differently as a sign of respect. And I think even more so from respect, it's a change we should just talk to people. We need to talk to people differently. You don't talk to someone. You don't talk to your like close buddy or your best friend the same way you talk to, I don't know, like a grocery store clerk, right? Maybe you don't talk to that grocery store clerk at all. I don't know. Like, just talking to someone, like, in a transactional way is totally different than talking to someone that you're familiar with. Okay, I can reach that. That's basically what I'm saying. So even if I don't get to teach, I want to teach. And if I can't give that curriculum that I want to teach, that might just revolutionize how teaching should be, at least I can upload here, you know? And I'm sure I'll polish this, but I'm planning to not monetize whatever channel this ends up on, as I think this should be a free education resource for everyone. I do have blocks. My inventory is so full. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the Minecraft gameplay. I don't have too much time today. Maybe we'll do a more long-winded video when I feel like doing a tangent. But yeah, you can call me Tangel. It's kind of a T-Angel kind of thing, but it's spelled differently, I know. Just because that username's everywhere. Well, it can be everywhere. It can be available everywhere, right? It's a 7-letter word. But you can call me T, Teal, whatever. I don't really mind. I've been called many things at this point in my life. So, it doesn't really bother me too much. And I hope the algorithm treats me pretty well. I mean, this literally is just Minecraft gameplay, but I think what I'm saying matters more than just the gameplay, right? Let me get these saplings here. I do stream on Twitch, but I don't want to like link that or anything at the moment. If you want to go search for it, you can. Depending on when you see this video, I may not be streaming anymore, but who knows, right? I'm planning to monetize that rather than my main YouTube. Maybe start at like a Patreon or something, but I don't want this video to be like monetized at all. If I'm gonna do sponsorships, etc., like I want it to be not on the educational part or just these videos. I feel like these videos are too special to me, or gonna become too special to me to ever monetize like that. But maybe I need to pay the bills. I don't know, right? Maybe I have to take away those values in order to, you know, live, pay my rent, etc. I don't know, but I will do my best to uphold these standards I'm setting here. This tree is a nightmare. Oh, it's multiple trees, that's why. I feel like this world has kind of become, I don't know, kind of become like a metaphorical Zen garden for me. So, I can just play on peaceful mode and build, get resources, expand my, I don't know, my kingdom, my lands. Here, we'll finish up this tree, and then we'll just, end off the video. I hope you all, I hope you all have a wonderful day, though. Happy Mother's Day, if I upload quick enough. Yeah, have a good one, everyone. Talk to you soon.